Have you ever followed instructions so perfectly that someone trapped themselves instead? At my company, only 2 of us have monthly public transport passes. Everyone else drives. The partner company we work with is located in an old city district where only vehicles with special permits can enter. So whenever documents need to be delivered there quickly, it's usually either me or my coworker who handles it. 2 days ago, my boss asked me to deliver an important document package. My coworker was at lunch, I was available, and I know the route well. The partner company chose a confirmed delivery window, 3 to 3:30. My boss even sent them a message when I left at around 2, so they would know exactly when to expect me. They replied agreeing to the time. Everything was clear and organized. I arrived at their building shortly after 3. The timestamp on my phone said 3:03, well within the window. I expected to simply hand off the package and leave. Instead, everything went sideways. The receptionist told me the package could not be accepted because their lady manager had to personally inspect the documents. No one else was authorized to even glance inside. I asked where she was. "Oh, you just missed her by a few minutes," the receptionist said. "She stepped out, but she'll be back in 15 minutes. Then she added something strange. "Don't tell your boss." That sentence raised every red flag. So I picked up my phone and texted my boss. "There's a misunderstanding here. Sending email." Then I emailed him a full explanation, including the exact words the receptionist said. I made sure to include the arrival time too. I sat down and waited patiently. I wasn't upset. I opened a book on my phone and made myself comfortable. At 3:30, still no sign of the lady manager. My boss messaged me, asking if everything was delivered. I checked again with the staff. They repeated that they weren't allowed to call her and insisted I shouldn't contact my boss. Their exact words were, "She'll be here any minute, don't worry him." So, of course, I texted and emailed my boss again with their exact statements. Another 30 minutes passed. It was now 4, and the room was starting to feel strangely awkward. I could see the employees glancing at each other like they knew something but weren't saying it. They even offered me mineral water, which felt like an attempt to keep me calm so I wouldn't call anyone. My boss decided to phone them directly. I listened as they told him the same excuses they told me. She was on her way, she couldn't be called, I couldn't leave, and everything was handled. The tone was noticeably uncomfortable. I emailed my boss again, summarizing the call in detail. Finally, at 4:40, after more than an hour and a half of waiting, the lady manager walked in. She didn't greet me. She didn't ask what happened. She simply said, in an irritated tone, "You were supposed to bring this earlier. Why didn't you follow the agreed time?" I pulled up the original email on my phone and read the confirmed time window aloud, 3 to 3:30. She turned red, looked at the receptionist, then at me, and grabbed the package. Then she told me I could go, except I couldn't, not according to the rules they themselves had set. "I was told to wait for your confirmation that all documents are present," I said. She tried to dismiss me a second time, so I texted my boss. "She doesn't want to check documents. Sending email." Then I sent a detailed email. Her expression changed the moment she realized I was documenting everything. She finally opened the package, checked each item, and sent my boss a confirmation email. I waited until he replied to me saying he had received it. Then I left. I thought that was the end of the weirdness. Hours later, the lady manager contacted her company's owner and blamed my company, and specifically me, for mishandling the delivery. According to her, I was late, disorganized, unprofessional, and caused delays. This morning, my boss called me to his office. A lawyer was there too. They explained that normally I wouldn't be allowed to read internal communications between the 2 companies, but because the manager's complaint directly involved me, I had the right to see it. I read everything she had written. My emails and timestamps contradicted every claim she made. My boss asked me to print the full email chain from my phone and inbox, take screenshots, and write a detailed timeline. I did. Everything lined up perfectly. I still don't know what the lady manager was trying to accomplish. A strange power play? An attempt to shift blame for her own absence? A misunderstanding that spiraled out of control? Whatever it was, I'm glad I kept every message, every timestamp, and every detail.